Okay, for this video, I would like to show you the fish dissection for discovery week 2. Okay, we are learning about the breathing organs of different animal. Alright, the fish that I am recommend all of you to get is this kind called ikan gerisi. Okay, what I get is only for 5 ringgit and I managed to get 10 pieces of this fish. So this will be the fish. Okay. Alright, it will be quite big as my palm. Now the reason why you need to get this fish is because number one, almost for this. Okay, number one is cheap, yeah, 5 ringgit for 10 pieces. Number two, if you can look closely, this fish there is scale. Okay, there's scale on this fish. So some of the fish like mackerel, you cannot get the scale. So this fish is the best because they have scale on the body. So this is a part of that they can learn as well. So now, if you look at the lab book, we need to start off by jotting down a few things. Yeah, the simple one. Okay. So I will start off with number 2 first, with the weight. Now the weight, you must use a plate. Okay, set it to 0. So I'm going to use the smaller fish that I have. Okay, the weight will be around 78 gram. Okay, now let's measure the width. Okay, the width will be here. Okay, so I will estimate just roughly is around 5 cm. Okay, 5 cm. So how about the length? Is around 17 and a half until the back, yeah, the tail over here. So this is the physical anatomy of this fish, yeah, the dimension of this fish. Next, the question asks, does the fish have tongue? Okay, so for this case, yeah, you need to open up the mouth of the fish, then you can have a look, okay, whether inside there's tongue or not. All right, so most of the fish there is tongue. Okay, all right, I think it is underneath. I think it's too dark, you cannot see, there's tongue inside. Okay, so now the pair of gloves is prepared inside that is set, so please feel free to examine the fish anywhere they want. All right, number 4, how many gills does the fish have? Now the fish have a lot of gills, yeah, you couldn't count it. So what is gills? You can see at the body over here at the side. You can use your hand and peel the scale, see that? Yeah, this is the scale of the fish. Okay, so the function I will not be explaining inside this video. You can refer to the training slide. So you can easily peel off, or you can use a scissors to scrape this off the scale of the fish. Okay, what is the color of gills? Sorry, gills is not scale. Yeah, the question asks how many gills. Okay, not scale. Gills is this. Okay, we are focusing on the breathing organ. So how do you allocate the gills? You need to split open this side. Okay, now can you see this pinkish color? This will be the scale. This will be the gills of the fish. Okay, so at the same time we are learning different parts as well. We learn about mouth, we learn about eye, we learn about the dorsal fin. So for this, ikan gerisi also have a dorsal fin. Okay, you can see a very nice dorsal fin over here. All right, and then they have the pelvic skin. Okay, pelvic fin over here. This will be the pelvic fin, and then last we have the tail. We call this a caudal fin. You can open up, you can see this. Okay, so you can remove the scale to see the scale. All right, this is the external anatomy. So for the internal anatomy, you can use the scissors. All right, you can cut open this part. Okay, cut open this part so that you can expose the gill. Okay, cut open this part, expose the gills. Okay, ta-da! All right. So for this part, this will be the gills. Okay, this is their breathing organs to filter the oxygen from the water. These are gills. Okay, so you can, if you can, because this fish is they didn't cut open. Okay, you can cut this open to see the internal organ as well. Cut this way, then you cut all the way. Yeah, cut across the, we call this pelvic fin, and then when you open up, you can see all the internal organs. You can see the stomach, you can see the eggs. Okay, so you can see this is the stomach and the, we call this internal organ, and also the intestine. Okay, it will be a bit disgusting, but for learning part is okay. Now surprisingly my one is not that smelly, okay, because I put inside freezer. Okay, then I bring it over, I defrost it, then only I start dissect. So in terms of smell, yes, I do agree, got a little bit of smell, but it's still manageable. Okay, but if you use if you put it when you use it when it's hot, that means is at room temperature, the fish will be very, very smelly. Okay, so have fun with the children, yeah, to dissect the fish and learn about the gills. Okay, most importantly is hands-on, let the children involved doing this experiment. Okay, last but not least, don't keep this in your center overnight. I did this once and my whole center becomes smelly. Okay, so after you've done this, wrap this up and straight away throw on that day after the class. Okay, if not, if your whole center will become smelly. Okay, thank you very much.